For our main event, Rozenstruiki 3 years older, Sakai 1 inch taller at 6 foot.
Live from the UFC Apex here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Rozenstruiki setting the table one final time tonight. 3, but the 1 inch edge in reach lies with.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Judges scoring at Octagon side, South D'Amato Division. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the executive drawing. 5 rounds of action this scheduled in the UFC heavyweight. Ichiro Kamijo and Ron McCarthy. And when the fight fans in attendance, make some noise if you ding. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready. Action begins inside the octagon. Your referee in charge, Herb, are ready! In 18 professional fights, his record stands at 15. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in official. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Victories, 2 defeats and 1 draw, presenting the UFC. Curitiba, Bahia, Brazil. Here is he's number 9 rated heavyweight contender in the world from Curitiba. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He fights out of and represents Paramaribo, Suriname. Here, actually 254 pounds and in 13 fights, holds a record of 11. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighed at Here is the UFC's number 6 rated heavyweight Rozenstruiki! Contender of the world, Jairzinho, Biggie Boy.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules in the dressing room.
Jairzinho, Rozenstruiki, and Augusto Sakai. We highlighted the
gloves and let's do it.
bit of
Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. I'm going to keep it clean.
Vegas odds on those graphics because this on paper is brought to you by the U.S. Army. 5 rounds. Rozenstruiki minus 125 is a small favorite. Augusto Sakai plus for the closest fight of the night, according to the odds makers. Jairzinho or less at heavyweight. He is in this matchup. He wanted a quick turner. Rozenstruiki controls the center round after a main event spot in late February here.
Minutes was massively valuable to him. Of course, it's great when you go in there and you knock
His action since last September.
Yeah, Rozenstruiki
For Augusto Sakai first.
people out. That's what you want to do. For 25 minutes octagon time.
They can't grab a hold of you and try to grab onto your leg for dear life. Yeah, and then the dip
Against world-class opponents, it's only going to help you grow as a fighter.
they've got to stay on their feet while they're already knocked out on their feet, which makes it a little easier to get those. It's a lot different in MMA.
70.
Try to drag you to the floor, which makes it harder to knock people out. And that's why sometimes it goes knockouts. In MMA, when you get rocked, these people grab a hold of you and they...
6 wins as a pro kickboxer for Jairzinho Rozenstruiki.
Looks like he's slowly cutting off the cage, trying to back him up to the...
As he circles on the outside. Rozenstruiki trying to walk him down. 64 knockout victories. Leg kick from Sakai.
Fence. It's where he can let go with his hands. Like right there, that was a good opportunity.
The strike, you see him, he's holding the center of the octagon. He doesn't want to move back too much. And that's what Sakai does well. He stays on the outside, he pokes at the legs until you rush.
Kind of missed that one, but he'll go again. They'll try and set him up one more time.
I mean, here and there, but for the most part, you're seeing Sakai push people back. He's not doing it against a Rozenstruiki. Rozenstruiki's holding that center.
Now the training home of Jair Rozenstruiki. Still to train now. He's trained in the past in the States, including Augusto Sakai stays at home in his native city of Curitiba, Brazil.
Sakai's got to be careful. For the most part, he's constantly circling left hook, and Sakai's going to walk onto it. If I was Rozenstruiki, knowing that he's circling that way, I'd come with a right to the blink to his right. Got to watch out for the left hook of Rozenstruiki.
Yeah, but you're right hook Larry, man. Not everybody's got that left hook. Sorry, left hook.
There we go.
He's looking for that big shot, Rozenstruiki.
And you're crying out loud. Shame on you. Left hook, Larry, come on.
I mean, you're that guy.
Put
You know
a
what
bit
I'm
of
talking
respect
about.
on my name. Come on. You see the way Rozenstruiki exploded there? That was the first one where he was mind blown. Really went for it. He threw that with bad intentions, and the speed of that shot. Say you're going to be first when you're standing there with another world-class opponent.
It's not. 90 seconds to go in the first round.
I mean, the reality is,
Well, Rozenstruiki said he had to go first so far.
and every time you try and go forward, you feel the wind of the shot. I know forward, got to throw. We're starting to warm up now. A little tentative to go forward, but the reality is, you feel it on your face when it just misses. You might get.
When you really watch Rozenstruiki, he's more of a counter striker than anything. Now they're just trying to feel each other out, respect each other's power. That's what he's not doing a lot of. He's not throwing anything really out there for Sakai to bite on, but he'll throw the first one to get you to throw back, and then he counters you. And that
He's allowing himself to be a little vulnerable against. At these opportunities here, he's really going to let it go. Get a little bit.
Strike, starting to close the distance.
Defense.
Rozenstruiki has that right hand cocked. Unleashes it, sends him down! There it is! Out!
comes out of nowhere. When this guy touches you, you just go down and you...
Jairzinho, Rozenstruiki, and in the final seconds of round one, it does not take touch for Jair.
Lead everywhere. It's insane.
I mean, we said it doesn't need to be a flush.
Left hook, right hand, and it was on the angle. Sakai was...
It was a big power right that started it and got him to the ground.
Shot, but my word, I mean, what was that? Was that the left hook?
They go rushing to the left side, excuse me, right side, and then went on. Mike, look at this. Unbelievable.
Someone called that earlier.
I mean, Bisping,
look at that.
You might be a
Unreal.
genius, man. And as that happened, he follows it up. Left hook, right hand.
Could have swung.
Unbelievable. Left hook, right hand. Beautiful finish. Rozenstruiki
Left started it, the right sat him down, and then the hammer fists.
perfectly set up.
Opened up a big cut over the left eye.
Strike, lands it on the fence as Sakai's trying to peel out.
Right before the horn.
I think my favorite part about that comment...
On for Jairzinho, Rozenstruiki as they attend to Augusto Sakai. It'll go down.
Enough.
Now the
Nation is he started to the body first. Can't stress that
down as another knockout for Rozenstruiki. The 11th. Speed Rate Mortgage can save you money on your monthly mortgage payment. Visit rate.com. For the big man from Suriname. And now for the official of his career. 8 first-round finishes to get started. One final time tonight, Joe Martinez.
Jairzinho, Biggie Boy, 9 seconds, round number 1. Referee Herb Dean puts a halt to this bout. Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes to the official time, 4 minutes, 59. Rozenstruiki!
Of course, I mean, I love them though. And
A little bit of pressure, I'm sure, but that's all been eradicated. I'm sure this. I'm here with your winner, Jairzinho Rozenstruiki. Jairzinho, you came into this.
thank you for the congratulations. And yeah, we've been working
Himself open to a left hook. Is that something that you noticed?
harder to bring the result we want.
Throughout the fight, he seemed
Hard, and this is what we wanted, and it plays out. So we're gonna go back home and even. My coaches, he was calling it all the time, Michael. With the left and hit him with the right again. So the opening.
well, it was a beautiful.
Block. Ta ta ta. I said, okay, right now. And he's moving the same way. So and yeah. Soon as I heard the
knockout. So take a look up at the screen and walk us through your handiwork, please. Well, we know you were frustrated with the last performance. That's all behind you now.
As soon as I got him with the left and the right, I see he's dropping. So yeah, of course, gone. Now I lose balance there a little bit. But
The knockout in the first round. Who do you want next?
right now,
Another beautiful first round stoppage. I'm sure the people of Suriname are going crazy.
there's a top 5 there, so coming for you guys. Now everybody that's ranked above me makes sense.
Right now, your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jairzinho Biggie.
Rozenstruiki. We're not quite done here. Once again. And momentum big time.
Rozenstruiki
Gets it done. We're going to come back with final thoughts with Dominic Cruz and Michael Bisping. Back. In Vegas in a moment. Welcome back. You're looking at a victorious Jairzinho. Rozenstruiki, once he decides to go, Michael, it doesn't take much.
Sakai kept circling to the right. I saw it. I saw the opening.
Johnson, he got Augusto Sakai out of there.
Yeah, listen, he took his time. 4:59.
Much. 4:59 of round number one. Couple of power.
For a man that stays there very static, when he decides to explode,
He kind of waited for the man to peel out, and he threw a right hand and a left hook.
I had no choice but to go down. Tremendous victory.
This knock
Load with the power that he has, he's a problem for anybody. And Augusto Sakai
to finish the job. And man, was it powerful. This guy has dynamite.
Karen Bryant and company. For Dominic Cruz, Michael Bisping. Next, they're going to recap it all right here on ESPN Plus, the UFC
In his hands.
What a night it was inside the Apex. And our world-class crew from Las Vegas. I'm Brendan Fitzgerald. I'm Glenn. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us. Good night. See you next week.